Okay, I'm not staying long. Hey, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Now you see my title. I won't be here long. I just want to talk about this real quick. I need somebody to help me understand what this we didn't fall out, we fall out, we fell out type of shit. Can anybody help me understand? And I'm going to tell you why I asked. Give me a quick minute. Okay. Hey everybody, good night. Welcome, 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 welcome everyone. You saw my title and I only I'm only here to talk about this like really quick. Now, I was over there up by Uppity Negro Goddess's channel a while ago. So, I may have came in late, maybe 20 minutes or so late in that particular live, and I saw TMO and Ness and Uppity on the link when I went up there, when I went in my coconut trees to look. And I'm like, what is going on here? I heard them questioning her, questioning TMO about what was going on. And I'm like, what is going on here? Because I did hear something somewhere along the lines of, oh, she and King Roman fell out. So I'm saying to myself, did they fall out or did they not fall out? Like, what is going on? I heard them asking her questions about like her community wall post, about like what's the inspiration behind you typing that song out on your community wall? And I'm asking questions too. What's this new interest in panel surfing, like the other panels of late? Like I've been seeing her over by Honest Row, when I go in his bushes, she's over by Uppity, over by Lemon, and quite a few other places too. Hey Foot Soldier, and hey everybody coming up. Um some of the times they were questioning her to find out what happened. She's like, oh, it's just some petty stuff happening. And so I am asking, has this been going on for weeks? Did this just happen yesterday? Like, when did this happen? Like, how do you move from every day saying this person is your YouTube husband and you love him and all of that crap to coming and saying that you two are just not cool right now? You know? I don't understand it. Hey, Joy Barnes. Hey, Foot Soldier. Hey, guys. I just want to understand this we fell out, we didn't fall out type of situation because it's really pretty strange to me. Um, I was wondering if this had anything to do with, people sharing out Sassy's live that she was coming back, Sunday to do her recap and stuff. Did it have anything to do with that? Did it have anything to do with the fact that King Roman is doing, and I think somebody asked that question too. Does it have anything to do with the fact that King Roman's content is kind of shifting a little bit more? And he's doing a little bit more beef sector related material than what he used to do. Does it have anything to do with that? Does it have anything to do with King Roman and his new friends? Because I just want to know. So like people are up there on the panel asking questions. I think Ness asked her like, is it because King Roman is doing like beef sector content? Is this what is causing all these changes? She was hesitant to respond. I don't know what happened. Then King Roman now sent Ness a message because apparently um he's blocked over there by Uppity's channel. So Uppity had King Roman blocked. So he was trying to type in the chat. She said she didn't have him blocked, but actually she did. So what he did was type to Ness what he was trying to type into in Uppity Negro Goddess's chat. So he typed, TMO, I don't want to beef with you. I want you to be comfortable expressing your feelings and getting it out. Something to that effect. I'm pretty sure I have at least 90% of that right. So he's saying he doesn't want to beef with her. So he's keeping a cool head when it comes to that. So he says she should get her feelings out and she should express herself. So he says he doesn't want to beef with her. And she responded by saying that she didn't want to have any conversation right now. So, like, what is causing all this? And why am I interested in this? I am interested in this because I was going to bed. You hear me? I was going to bed and I saw that Uppity was live and I went in and I'm like, and I heard that and I'm like, what? When did these two people start beefing? They were just cool 2 seconds ago, foot soldier. Joy Barnes says, I just hop around because I don't understand 87% of the relationships over here. Let me tell you something, Joy Barnes, that I've learned, and I've also, through observation over here. 1 minute someone will be cool with you, the next minute they're not. 1 minute you'll think that you're cool with someone and then they'll get upset with you because you become cool with someone that they're not cool with. I've seen that and it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I think it's pretty childish if you really ask me. Now then I heard them mention Sean Bradley's community wall. So I ran over there. No, I didn't run over there. I swang in some coconut trees and I got myself over there. Okay. So I went to see what that post was. I went to see what that post was that Sean Bradley posted. So he put a question on his community wall because he was basically trying to figure out what was happening. You know? Hi, Shirley. They both said it, but it's so weird. How do you fall out and not fall out at the same time? How are you upset with somebody but not upset with someone at the same time? You know what I'm saying? So Sean Bradley posted, let me make sure I read this thing good. Sean Bradley says, what done happened? Let me make sure I'm reading this thing properly. I'm not, trust me, I am not even trying to be messy tonight. I just want clarity. Okay. I'm pretty sure I may miss, the explanation tomorrow, but I just want some form of clarity. So Sean Bradley said on his community wall, what done happened, folks? I'm confused. Are they beefing? If so, why? Who got the tea? Or is this a play? And then of course, he uploaded a screenshot. And the screenshot shows King Roman saying, if it ain't directed, I don't respect it. Put a name on it. We've been waiting for you. So that was his comment, right? And of course, Messy Boot says, well, damn, what done happened? Okay, then the Miss O responded by saying, we, with a question mark, all this for someone with no movement. Now, I want to know who King Roman was talking to, or about, I should say. And I also want to know what the Miss O was talking about when she said all this for someone with no movement, because people have to have some type of traction over here to be somebody in the beef center. You hear me? So, anyway, so Sean put that screenshot up, right? He put that screenshot up, and then below that in the comment section, King Roman responded. King Roman responded and he said, SB, when you find out, let me know. Okay, so are they beefing or are they not beefing? Why would he write that? Why would she write that? And why would he be in Sean Bradley's comment section saying, when you find out, let me know? You know? Sean Bradley responded. He said, some unsolicited advice, if you will. Okay? Phone calls go a long way. Hopefully, then again, you may already know that. Okay, so basically, he's saying whatever you guys have going on, you can work it out. Make the call if you need to. That's what I'm assuming. All right. So I just want to know. It seems like a mystery. Jay Dunn came on the platform also, and I'm talking about over by Uppity's channel a while ago. Even Jay Dunn came up there confused and she was asking questions. And everybody on the panel was saying, we don't know. We don't know if they're beefing. The Miss O was not saying much. Basically she's saying she's just not in the mood to talk right now. Uppity unblocked him, unblocked King Roman because she asked Yusuf to come up and help, to unblock him and everything for him to click the link. And he said he wouldn't click it. He said, respectfully, I'm gonna wait. We're not gonna have this conversation. I'll prefer to have this conversation over by the Miss O's platform. And I'm like, what? So what is really going on? I don't know. And then we also found out that she blocked King Roman. So I'm like, are we beefing or are we not beefing? Somebody help me understand this. No, we didn't fall out. Yes, we fall out situation because I don't know how to I don't know how to dissect it. You see what I'm saying? He said he just found out that the Miss O blocked him. Can you hear me now? What? Did you hear me? He said he found out that she blocked him. And she just kept saying she wasn't mad at him and all of that. But clearly she was upset with whoever he is cool with. Clearly. Clearly. It is something that he may have said somewhere, or maybe she's clearly upset with someone he is cool with. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Joy Barnes says, I thought Sean Bradley retired again. This is the beef sector where everybody says it's so negative and stuff over here and they never leave. Foot Soldier says, I think it is exactly what you said. He's more welcome with the people that she thought she was cool with, kind of like popular. Let me see if I understand what this says. I think it is exactly what you said. He's more welcome with the people that. Oh, so you're okay. I got you. Okay. Mm. She never really says how she really feels until she gets mad. But my thing is, Foot Soldier, and I'm gonna use me as an example. Do you know that the Miss O used to support me and I used to support her, and then one day out of the blue, out of nowhere, I realized she had me blocked. And I said to myself, then when did this happen? What happened? I asked myself that. Notice I didn't ask her because I don't want to know. Block me, keep me blocked. I don't care who blocks me. The president could block me. I don't care who has me blocked. You hear me? So I'm like, one day out of nowhere, and I'm trying to figure out, but what did I do to her? I've never said anything. I've never came at her sideways. I've never, if she's upset with someone, I've never ever said a negative word about her. I have never. And that's one of the reasons why when I saw this, I said, let me see if I can understand this to see if it's another situation. But she gets in her feelings so easily. And the only conclusion that I could come up with is that maybe people who she doesn't get along with, she's upset that I speak with them. Because I can't think of anything else. There was this other one situation where she and Ken may have gone off on my panel. I'm not sure because she got upset about something that happened a long time ago. And I wasn't sure what happened. I was too busy dealing with landscaping and stuff, but I was live. And when some other day she came and she said, I'm sorry for doing so and so because so and so, and she was apologizing, I had no clue what she was apologizing about. You hear me? I had absolutely no clue. So I said, it's okay because truly I don't know. I don't know what got her upset. And then lo and behold, she was cool with Ken after. So that's that. But I have the strongest feeling right now that she's upset with me because whoever I am cool with, she's not cool with them. Because there is no other reason, no other way that she'd be upset with me. Because I have never spoken ill of her, never done anything to her. So it takes nothing. What I'm saying is that it takes nothing for her to be upset with you. And you may be thinking that you're cool with her, and she's in her feelings about some goddamn thing you have no idea about. And that's all I am saying. Hey, the smoking auditor, welcome and thank you. I'm just saying, Foot Soldier, you think so? Joy Barnes thinks so too. She blocks people for no reason, and I don't even want to know why. I am telling you, I don't want to know why. I don't care enough. You hear me? Because I have never said anything bad to that person, to her. I have never. And if she is in any type of situation with anyone that I'm cool with, I never take sides. That's my thing. I don't take sides because I have learned, and this is just life in general. Don't take sides over this beef sector here because you know what? When those two people are fighting and you take sides, somewhere down the road they get cool again and you look like a freaking idiot. You hear me? And I just always think to myself that when people are fighting, I should not be a part of it. I know how to be neutral. Your fight is your fight. Don't drag me in any fights because when you two are cool, you didn't have a problem. So when you two fall out, don't take me into it. I have never ever had to take sides with two people who fall out. Half of the time I can't even keep up with people who are on here, fighting each other. Half of the time I don't even remember who is cool with who and who is not cool with who. You hear me? So all of these make up to break up, fall out. No, we didn't fall out. No, we're cool. No, we didn't fall out. No, we're cool. This is crazy. You hear me? And I'm not sure if I'll be able to go red ball through Uppity Negro's live to see if they mentioned anything else before I went there. But for right now, I just can't seem to understand this. No, we're cool. I just don't want to talk to him right now. Oh no, we didn't fall out. Oh no, let's wait. We'll talk after. Oh no, we're gonna I don't feel like talking to him right now. Oh no. Oh, I just found out she had me blocked. What? I don't understand it. Hey Juana, welcome to the channel and thank you. The smoking auditor says being neutral is usually the best stance because most of the time neither person is completely wrong in the argument. Over here in this little area that we frequent, the smoking auditor, people don't like when you have your own opinions. People don't like when you're neutral. And people don't like when you are like a calm or cool headed person. They want you. It's you, Joanna girl. You changed your name. Hey, Joanna girl. You changed your name. Okay. They don't like when you are not upset with the people they are upset with. You hear me? I can give you a typical example over here. This very same channel, a certain content creator over by San Antonio used to frequent over here, and her people used to come over here. And the moment I fell out with, well, she fell out with me because I don't really give a fucking crap. The moment that happened, you don't see them in my chat anymore because they are afraid of her. They are afraid to show that maybe, they can't be neutral. They can't just say, okay, well, I see your side, I see your side, but I'll support the same too. They can't do it. They can't do it. The real ones are still here. The real ones still drop down. But I'm just telling you, people try to control people's feelings over here, you know, want you to feel the same way they feel over crap. Fuck up out of here with that shit. We are all adults. Fuck you, bitch. I don't even care. Any one of you who want to block me, bitch. And I will never ask anyone to unblock me. What the hell I want to see what you're typing for? Block me and keep me blocked. And anytime when you unblock me, I block you back because you must have clearly made a mistake. Don't unblock me, bitch. And when you make those new channels, I block you too. I don't want to see you. Keep not seeing me. Hey, Deanna, how are ya? It is a cult mentality. How dare you tell me who to talk to? I'm like, what? You mean to tell me my mom can't tell me what to do, but I should come on here and have you, a stranger, tell me what to do? What? You have got to be kidding me. Go cut your backside somewhere and move fry yourself. Bright. The smoking auditor says, I'd much rather stay neutral like you because I'm not going to add to the drama just to entertain people. Joy Barnes girl, they block you for whatever reason. Maybe they were upset with something they saw you in a chat say or something. Then they come around to unblocking you. Bitch, why did you unblock me? I will block you back and do you a favor. The hell? You must have made a mistake. Clearly, you made a mistake. Keep me blocked. Keep me blocked. I would never. And I see people in chats asking people to unblock them, and I'm like, what? You crave, wanting to belong somewhere or wanting to see somebody that much? Girl, you can get the same type of entertainment in the trees, in the clouds, like anybody else. It's the same. You are hearing the same thing and seeing the same thing. Sometimes the best spot is up there in the clouds. You hear me? Sometimes that's the best place to be. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. And then we have some more falling outs today that I don't even understand. Now we got James and VS. James did a really good live. James did a live a while ago, and I'm like, what? They fell out too. I'm like, what? But this one in particular, because I was going to bed and everything, I was under the covers. You hear me? I was under the covers, and I'm like, let me see who's live. And I saw Uppity live, and I'm like, okay, let me see what they got going on here. And then, whoops, there we go. I'm hearing about King Roman and the Miss O. And I'm like, how did this happen? He was just her gay husband like 2 seconds ago. And this just goes to show you all that when people are here, you just never know what some people really think about you. You hear me? And there are some people too who they never liked you in the first place. Let me tell you that. I am pretty sure at some point both of them are going to be cool again because as much as she blocked him, he is still saying that he's open to having a conversation on her panel. So that's kind of weird. And if anybody wants to come up and help me understand this we're cool, we're not cool type of situation, friends today, foes tomorrow type of situation. This is the beef sector. I don't expect much different from what I'm seeing right now, but some people are really fake on here. You hear me? Some people on here, you cannot be friends with them because you never know. You never know what they're really thinking behind your backs. You hear me? You never know. You never know how miserable some of these bitches are on here. You never know. And they come in here trying to act like like they're exuding confidence and stuff. You never know. You never know. You got some really miserable bitches on here. And because they're so fucking miserable, they think everybody's supposed to feel the same way they do. You hear me? I'm just saying. Hey, Vibrant Low. Hey, girl. Hey. So I'll be trying to peep in tomorrow. I don't know how tomorrow is going to be work wise for me, but I'll be peeping in tomorrow to see when and if. Well, I don't know because I did unsubscribe from her. Um, I guess I'll hear, or maybe I'll have to go peep in the bushes or something. But I'm pretty sure at some point they'll speak to each other. But I'll hear about that. I'll hear. I'll hear, because it's a weird thing to move. So you mean to tell me the whole time you are having certain types of feelings towards King Roman, but you decided not to say anything? You don't have that talk. He's supposed to be your husband. You didn't have that talk. You just blocked him like you do with everybody else. There are people. I like Ronnie Q. Everybody knows that. There are people that Ronnie Q deals with that I do not deal with. Am I supposed to stop talking to Ronnie Q because she's still cool with them? How does that make sense? Are we in kindergarten here? Are we still in kindergarten? If I don't like the bitch, I don't like the bitch. And that's it. But I still like Ronnie Q. So I should stop dealing with Ronnie Q because she's cool with the bitch I don't like? No, it doesn't work that way. I am an adult and I have my emotions in check. The only thing that could make me cry right now is family. Family shit. I wish I'd come on here and cry or allow anyone on here to steal my freaking joy. You have got to be kidding me. I don't even know. I don't know. If anybody wants to hit the link, let me know. I should start coming back on here at night. Shit. I probably should. Should start coming back on here chatting my crap at night. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I wish I would allow another stranger. And this is even weird for me to even say it right now. How the hell would I make another stranger stop me from talking to somebody else? From talking with somebody else, from going in somebody else's chat, from liking who I like. Are you kidding me? From liking who I like. Girl, bye. Now we have another fallout that I need to understand too. Because apparently I missed some good lives today. I caught a part of Fate's Yaya's live today. So Fates and Jay Dunn, Fates and Tia, there are so many things happening. But you know what, Fates? Let me tell you something. Do you realize, and I think I heard you say it too, every time somebody starts a channel, trust and believe me, you've seen it happen several times here. The moment you start your channel is the moment people are going to start testing you. You hear me? That is when they're going to start testing you. I'm just saying. Let's see what's going to happen with Rodney. Let's see what happened with Lemon. Every time somebody starts a channel, you're going to find people who are going to have to come and start issues. And I'm not specifically speaking on Tia or Jay Dunner, and I'm just saying it happens. We have seen it all the time. Let me see what Vibrant says. There are two separate people and two separate relationships. Do you always? Exactly. One person's beef with another is not yours. It's their beef. And it is so childish. It is so sickening to the I put a post on my wall the other day. I said I just realized that I am truly sick of some people on here, and I really am. I really am. Why should anybody have to tell you that if your beef is with that person? Do not expect other people to feel the same way you feel. Don't expect anyone to come on here worried about how you feel around other people. And you know what? Some of you are being used like freaking toilet paper. Some of you are being used like the toilet paper you are. You hear me? And you know it, but because you want to be a part of a crew so badly, you accept it. You are butt wipes at the end of the day. Half of you, your noses are brown over here because you keep sucking up in people's asses and getting shit all over your noses. Whatever. I'm just saying, some of you. And then when things don't work out the way you want, you expect people to be like, oh, let's feel sorry for him. Let's feel sorry for her. He shouldn't have done that to her. He shouldn't have done that to him. Boy, bye. Go back to eating the shit you go back. Let me. Nah. Hit the like button, guys. Some of you just want to belong so badly. Want to belong so badly. Mm-mm. Prayers for you. I wish you the best. Want to belong so badly. Mm-mm-mm. Now, I've been hearing talks about the Umar boys. I was in Miss Steve Velocity's chat for a few minutes today. Um, what do you guys think about them so far? And why? I have mixed feelings. Like, why are people angry about them being here? Um, I'm not gonna say I'm angry about them being here because it's so normal for me. If I go somewhere and I don't like what I'm seeing, I just keep moving. Hey, chill out. Good to see you. Good night. Hope you're doing good. Um, for me, there's nothing to be upset about. For me, I just wish that me excluded, I just wish that people would support other people in who've been here in the sector. I mean, like years in here in the sector. I see, who are some of the other CCs that don't necessarily get the type of support, and the only time some people support them is if there's drama there. But then at the same time, I don't think that CCs should complain about them being here. Maybe you can think about what content you could do that your people can stick around with you. That's just what I think. And at the same time, because some of them, I don't even know much about them, to be quite honest. Because normally once I'm at a channel watching something and they come, I just keep it moving. I don't know them all. I just know of maybe two of them. um I mentioned something some time ago on my community wall where I put the post. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I made a post on my community wall the other day, and some people don't necessarily agree with what I said, but I know what I saw. I know what I saw. So, what's this guy's name? What's his name again? Uh, don't even know his name. That's how much I'm watching. Hold on. So I put this post on my wall the other day that it's not Shakim, it's the other one. Binary code, I think. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. So Code Fam HQ is the person who had a screenshot, and his um on his screenshot he wrote, I'm sorry. On his post, sorry, he added Shakimra and said, "Let's go, big dog." And then his hashtag is trust the process, right? And then he shows a specific video that Shakimra did and circled the number of views. Okay. Maybe he didn't, maybe he did, but there's a round of applause and everything. And then you see 1.1k views, and you look at him saying trust the process, and you try to put two and two together, and I'm like, okay, so what process are we trusting right here? What was the plan? What was the arrangement? What was the strategy that you guys thought about before starting to come over here? And then when I saw that, I went to look for Shakimra's channel, and then when you scroll down, you can see the type of numbers he was getting before. And then you can clearly see the changes in his viewership when you find beef sector related material. What are their plans? What were their plans? Is what I'm saying. And what's the trust the process thing? So they had a formula. And apparently he's saying, stick to the process, stick to what we planned, trust the process. Don't you realize you're getting different numbers and stuff? I'm just saying. It's not that it's a problem, because networking is not a problem. Please don't get me wrong. And them coming this side of the YouTube sphere is not my issue. Trust and believe. I'm just saying, these are some new shiny toys, and it's not the first set of new shiny toys that came over here. It's not the first set of new shiny toys that came over here. Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, everybody coming in. Let me see what Chill Out says. I don't mind new peeps. I can't. I think you mean be in every live. Oh, hold on. I don't mind new peeps. I can't stand every live being about them now. Well, you know what, Chill Out? There are so many channels. So I don't if I don't like what I'm hearing, I just keep moving, you know? Okay, I have somebody in the back and I want to make sure it's who I think it is. Kindly hold. Saying kindly hold. Hold on one second. I'm trying to bring you up. I have so many things in the back.
It's me, Karen. Can you
Hey,
hear
foot
me?
soldier. I can hear you. How are ya?
What was your question? A little while ago, you were saying anybody wanted to come up.
Which
You had
one? Which one? The one about
something to do
Demas
with,
O and
I
King
guess.
Roman, or the
No, I
one
think it
about the
was
new boys?
friends. I think it was before that. Something
I don't
about
even.
friends, I guess.
Something about what?
Friends.
Ooh, I don't remember. I don't. You know what? Just say whatever you wanted to say. That'll be cool. I'll just listen to your commentary.
No, it was just something about
You do you mean
people.
when I was
I
talking about
think
people
people.
expecting you to be cool with who they're cool with, and not
It's a
dealing with other
combination.
who they don't
Yeah.
deal with? The dumbest shit ever. So kindergarten.
No, you do know that YouTube has become based on who you like, not what's right or wrong. That's what I see. When
Mm,
the people I watch, people say they friends with someone, but they're doing men when they get mad with them, but then they'll be back together again. I don't know. It seems like people like abuse. That's what I see. Because no way, half the stuff that's being done to some of these people,
mm,
I could not be in their presence. Then they'll
that's
say, "Oh,
the point.
we cordial. We not cool. We're cordial." You still in that person's chat, and they in yours after they done did you in. Calling
Mhm.
someone out their name is one thing. Even a drag is okay. But when it
Mhm.
comes to you calling my job, you calling my parents, and or talking
Preach,
about
girl.
talking about dead people, I don't have nothing else for you. So as long as this going, I think they get together just so they can go back and forth with one another again, because that's what's happening.
You could never
Same.
call my job and we're cool again. You
That's
could
what I'm
never
saying.
dox me and we're cool again. You could never bring up my dead relatives and we're cool again. You just couldn't. You could never attempt to dox me and we're cool again. You hear me?
Exactly.
There are certain
Because
things that are just not they are unforgivable. I'm
because
just
it'll
saying.
never be the same. The relationship wasn't what you said it was in the first place.
Exactly. But you have some people who have different issues, they are codependent and they are okay with being emotionally abused. They don't like they get anxious when it comes to, they think that, they're going to be abandoned. They don't like that,
What?
so
Well,
some
why
of
is
them,
it so many people though? It's so many people.
they cling together. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm just saying. They're clingy. They don't want to lose their support system. So that's one of the reasons why, they just still stick around and continuously take the emotional abuse. And some of them love the attention too. So they're not going to go to any space where they won't get, all eyes on them. It's a strange space that YouTube algorithm have us all in the same spot. It's so weird. It is
Well,
so weird.
as for the young men that's in your sector, it's up to the channel holder whether or not they want them in. They always talk about they don't want this person in, they don't want that person in. But don't
Bingo.
let them in. But don't let them in your chat. But how many people that came over here? I'm not from this sector. I'm not popping off on nobody, so I'm safe right now. So far, so good. But what I see is as many people came through here and y'all ran them out after whatever y'all got from them. Not y'all as in you. I mean, the whole sector, because you don't run a sector. People's like, well, you shouldn't let them in. That's up to you. It's your platform. You
Let me
want them
tell you,
in, let them
there was
in.
hey Betsy, hey everybody coming in, hey Beef Sector, hey Ronnie Q, thank you for being here. Um Rick Reed, I was in Rick Reed's like over a year ago. I don't remember if it was the Mo 3 sector or the Black 3 sector. They kept hitting the panel, talking about they're coming to take over. They started coming up, and what happened? He dropped every one of those people off of the panels because they were on this whole thing about they're coming to take over the beef sector. They heard about the beef sector, and he was doing that drunk life, and he still knocked them out. It's the CCs that um have the
Right.
people panel. They're the
It's up
ones
to
who bring them
you.
over here. You
It's
know,
up to you though, as
it is up
a
to the CC, so they can do.
yeah.
And let me say, you can do whatever you want on your panel, but then at this with your channel, sorry, but at the same time, don't expect that the subbies won't have their opinions. They've always been free to have their opinions about everything. So what's different now? When these men come, if they don't like them, they're just gonna say it. If they like them, they'll say it too. But don't be popping off on your subscribers because they have an opinion.
Well, it's on the subscribers because if you sitting there, you taking this abuse from channel holders that y'all done made make them feel like they more than what they are. That's on the subscribe.
Mhm.
That's on the subscribers. Because I see a lot of people running around say they run this sector, and I'm like, damn, what dragons did this person slay on this motherfucker for them to say that they run something? Only thing you run is your platform. You do not run a whole sector. I mean, you a bad bitch if you run a whole sector. That means she run you and all the other channel holders that's over here.
Truth be
And
told,
people,
it's really the subscribers that run the sector. To truth be told, I'm
well,
just
y'all,
saying, because if
yeah, if
everybody
they want
decides not to support or watch something, or just not deal with people anymore, the channel will fail. So you could think you're running shit all you want, but if the people don't come, you ain't running nothing.
oh, they come, they still come. They complain, but they still support.
They
It's
complain, but they still go. If you don't
yeah,
like them, switch the channel. The same thing on TV. Do the same thing on YouTube. Go somewhere else. I would never not like somebody and sit and just keep watching them. If I don't want to hear you, I don't want to see what you got going on. There's so much content to watch somewhere else. I won't be busy complaining about them being there. That's just me.
I just think it's more so than it seems more so than a sector. It seems like over here, y'all like a nation because it's a lot of y'all. And people find out that people donate. So they want to come over and make nice and everything. Next thing you know, I give it maybe the end of the year or maybe the beginning of the year. Y'all gonna be all kinds of bees and all this and that.
Okay, okay. How long did it take for grown folks? Remember when grown folks TV was just coming around this
Yeah, but
side?
see, that's
And
another
he love
issue.
bombed everyone. And
No, he come and listen. If you watch,
then we
if
became
you watch
hookers.
him, right? If you watched him when he had his interaction with what's her name? I'm not gonna call her what everybody else call her. Uh, what is her name? Beginning for D. Deirdre. I think it's Deirdre.
Mm-hmm.
When she was dealing with him, that's the same. See, this is the problem. This is also a problem. Pay attention to people's behavior. His behavior never changed. He got rid of his whole chat just because he thought he can get with 5A. How
I
did
remember
that work?
hearing that.
See how
Right.
he did his supporters. He do them under
Everyone is
the wall.
disposable. I'm sorry to
Yeah,
talk over you. Go
so
ahead.
no, but this is his behavior. So what gets me is people expect people to change or be different when the behavior has not changed. He is who he always been. So if you know that, why y'all mad with him for saying the most egregious thing when he said it to one person, that person, I don't know where she I think it's her name, BS. He said something horrible to her when she came back, right? So he said this horrible thing to you about your situation what happened to her when she was younger. Why would
Oh,
you deal with him after that? So the problem with the message that everybody's trying to display is the wrong person to deliver the message. The wrong person. All she did was drop him off her panel, and he had a whole fit, start calling her names. Remember now, a few days before that, oh, she's the queen of the B
She's
sector.
cool, right?
Yeah, she was a queen
Right.
of
She
the
was
B
so
sector.
cool.
She 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 runs the B sector. I'm like, okay, where all this come from? He was all
Right.
happy if he got a new toy or something. He's very childish. Oh, he was like, oh, do you want to see my coat that I got from 1940? You do not talk. Last time you talked to your friend about something you bought, you teenager, you went and bought something
Mhm.
nice. This man in his what, 50s? He's
Yeah, I
in his
think so.
50s.
I think he's in
Yeah,
his
but
late fifties.
my point is the behavior of some of these people are the same. So people need to stop expecting something more from them. He is who he is. So you deal with him, there's a chance that he's going to flip on you and start calling you and saying all these nasty things to you. But for her and the other lady to complain about what he said, y'all knew he said something about y'all prior to that. So why deal with him? So you kind
And
of put yourself in a situation to get God again, because when he says something about the womb being cursed, he says that shit and he meant it. He says it with conviction. So when he said that to the other person who's complained about what he said about Jay Dunn, he said that to you and to all the mothers. Why deal with him after that? If it's really bothering some of you, what he said, this is a problem with women. When we see something that's not right and we call it out, you have to stand on it. You can't complain about it and everybody is not on the same accord with it. When he
right,
said it,
right.
when he said, nobody should have dealt with him. He shouldn't have been. He started talking about Brianna. Brianna let him on her platform. He been on Brianna platform prior to that. Now he's calling her all kinds of fat this and fat that. Same behavior. Leave the man alone. He's not worth the time of day. But if you want to call him out on something, you got to stand on it. We don't stand on things. We let it go after a while. We talk about it, and that's it.
And we forget stuff, and then we
Yeah.
do it the same, and the same thing happens
Right.
again. Same
Same
thing.
person, same vile stuff he say out his mouth. So they kind of put themselves in that situation. Really shouldn't be complaining about it because what he said to her on Brianna's panel was horrible. But you did an interview with the man. You understand me?
Exactly.
So
Hmm.
kind of put yourself in that situation. These people are crazy. Men, especially, they think if you give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile.
Take a
So
mile, right?
when these men say what they say, and you guys mean what you say, when you say you're not with it, you have to not deal with them. You don't have to deal with them. You don't have to go to his panel and he go to your panel. Then the next thing you know, you falling out again with the same person,
But they
same
were
behavior.
so cool. I was so surprised to see they were so cool going over there, giving him information and, being so cool, having conversations outside of, the live streams that they did. And I'm like, um, when did you two fall out again? They were so cool and supposedly networking with each other. I don't even, it is weird. And then now she hates him with a passion. I don't understand it. I
I
don't get
don't
it.
know if
And this
people.
is
I
this seems
think
to be the formula here in the sector. I don't
not
know
for
how people keep
everybody.
friendships here. Like you would
I
have to be
don't
one.
know. I think a
How?
lot of you guys don't. If you stand on something, Ronnie Q did a good video. I watched that. She stands on what she says. She doesn't
Right.
say it just to be saying it. If she says she ain't with it, she ain't with it. The problem is that not enough of us do that. We still welcome that thing where they say, "Well, they ain't done nothing to me." I don't go by what they done to me. I go by how they treat other people.
That
So if
means
they
they'll
treat
do the
other
same thing to
people
you.
exactly, so as a lot of people say, well, he ain't done nothing to me. Then next thing you know, it done the same thing to you that he done to somebody else.
Hey, Indigo.
So
Foot
that's what
soldier, do
I
you know?
take from
I was speaking earlier on about the fallout, no fallout with King Roman and the Miss O. Do you know anything about it?
No, I know
Okay.
he seemed to be a nice guy. She seemed to be somebody who don't say what she really feel until she
Oh,
gets mad. Nobody knows. I think he's just as clueless as everybody else is, from what I see. Can't really
right.
say.
From what I saw, the response on Sean Bradley's community wall, he's like, "When you find out, let me know." I'm like, "Okay,
You experienced it, so you know what he going through. You never know
okay."
what happened with y'all. She never said anything, so I guess everybody's waiting to see what's her problem. I don't know.
Like everybody's always looking for these types of YouTube ships. It make it. I don't know. People are always on eggshells. Like, hey, the queen before you. Hey, Indigo. Like these types of friendships that you have, I don't want to have friendships where you're always having to be on your P's and your Q's because you don't know what's gonna make them offend someone. You don't know what's gonna upset someone. Like you don't know what to say. If you say something, if you have an opinion, it's gonna upset someone. If you're cool with someone, it's gonna upset someone. Your those friendships are not real. They don't usually last too long. I'm just saying. I'm just
No,
saying
but
it's crazy. And
everybody
and just
knows. Everybody
we
knows
just
that.
we just saw VS with James the other day, like having a whole conversation and everything about the beef sector, and look where we are today. James did a whole cleanup today. Like
That's
people
like the
people
third
pretend
one.
to be cool with people, but they know they have ulterior motives. That's all I'm saying. That's all I
I
see on
think
here.
that's why they say it, because they have an ulterior motive. So it is what it is. Same
Hey,
thing.
Marky.
Same her behavior. Everybody talks about how she's a demon and all this. Well, I mean, if you deal with her, then I guess you're gonna get got, right? Same thing each year. Same people, same behavior. Why do people expect something different from these people who
I'm
claim to be friends?
I'm not gonna lie. James said something that I agreed with tonight. It may not have anything to do with the fight, but he mentioned something about the situation with Shireen and VS when he said that she was basically a coward. That wasn't a fight. And I agreed with him because I remember during that time when everybody was doing their commentary, I remember watching that day when everyone was telling her, "No, don't go, don't go." That when she was going to meet up with Kiki. I don't know if you were around during that time. And
No, but
Shireen went to the IHOP.
didn't she
No,
get her from behind? She didn't
she
face to
got her
face
from
with her,
behind.
so
And
she snuck her.
everyone during that time, because most people were fearful of, having any commentary that goes against her at that time. And I'm like, why is it that most people are saying she was defending herself and she was justified in what she was doing? I did
She
I
was, but she shouldn't have snuck her. Listen, if somebody following my kids around
Why
and
didn't
I'm in
she
a,
hit her in the restaurant?
no, she didn't be. That's what I'm saying. She snuck her.
Exactly. So I
I
don't see
mean, as
that
far
as
as fighting
self-defense
her, I'm saying
because
she
you
she had
waited
a right
until
to.
she had her back to you.
Right. She snuck her,
So was
so
that a real fight though? Because
no,
she
it's a dirty fight. It's not a it wasn't that it wasn't a real fight. It was dirty. You snuck her from behind so she didn't see it coming.
right.
No, I'd have smashed her head into the table when I was in the restaurant. I mean,
If
some
you were
people,
really about that life.
yeah. I mean, ain't no talking. You just you know how it is. You growed up. You ain't no talking, all that running your mouth. Just go straight up and just bang the person and be done with it. She should have banged Kiki. That's what she should have banged, in
Shireen is
my
crazy
opinion.
though. What? Shireen came and invited herself to the to the meetup and was like in the restaurant, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? I remember watching this and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. And then look at that. So she was so hell bent on, going to meet up with Kiki, and look at where they are today, taking each other to
Mhm.
court, her being by her son's workplace, all of that stuff. I'm just saying, this shit is never ending. This shit here,
No,
this
that
this
court thing is
sector is
crazy though. That
never ending.
back and forth to court is it's not getting nowhere. I mean, Seem like people want her to go back to jail though.
I really think that Shireen had no business being there. I'll say that. But
Well,
then we
did she
can't act like she had no business being there. She was not invited there. She invited herself there. So I get that. But at the same time, you attacked her from behind. That wasn't a bold move. And
yeah,
then
but
it's what happened after Shady Blue. I saw your comment in the chat and I remembered, oh, she's bleeding. She's bleeding. It was a whole thing. Her eyes were wild and everything. Her eyes were wild. And she was like, what? I don't remember what else she was saying. But she was even leaving the scene when she was done. I don't know. That was a lot going on. I agree with you, Beef Sector. She did set herself up. She had no business being there trying to get herself. I think she said she wanted to give VS some furniture or something like that. But if the lady said no, leave her alone. So I kind of tended to look at it both ways and not just take one side. It made no sense. Indigo says Shireen should have never went there. I agree. She told VS she wanted to meet her there and VS told her not to do. It's really her fault. She was wrong for going there. She had no reason to be there. But also VS had no reason to hit her from behind. And that if
that was
VS was in the
dirty.
right position, she would have never been away for 3 years. She would have never gotten locked up.
Yeah.
Think
And
about that part.
you could say she could never, she could, that's the time you take papers out on somebody. If somebody's stalking you and you have proof of it, instead of you
Yeah.
getting into it, I would make the fight kind of like a last result. I mean, I wouldn't do that right away. I would do what I had to do. Y'all taking papers out on these stupid um so-called court cases. She has a lot of them back and forth with Kiki. I mean, it's stupid.
It is. It really is. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of resources. I'm just saying.
But I'd have whipped her when she was at Walmart and she followed me to Walmart. I'd have whipped her ass then. I sure would have. So I'm gonna give you something to follow me for. I'm sick of. So I'll be like, I'm sick of her. Come on now.
She should have, and
But
Kiki
then
should have never gone to she said the
that
Walmart was closed too. That's the other part. Like, what was Kiki doing around there? It's just weird. It's some weird
following
shit that
her.
happens here.
People just
She
have that hate for some people, and they go through the great lengths to try to get them back in trouble again.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
guess they
It is
thought it was
crazy.
easy to do it the first time, and now I'm gonna try it again. And she probably try again until she make a slip up, if she make that slip up again. But she was asked not to go. She shouldn't have went. I wouldn't have went. I'd have took a different route to get them, whoever was so called following my kids at that time. That's the time you take out the legal papers and do what you have to do to protect your kids.
Exactly.
That
What else
fight
have
would
you
have been last.
I'm sorry. What else have you been seeing going around on the streets?
I was told I wasn't beef sector, so I really can't speak to
Girl,
nothing.
there are
I'm
no
telling you
borders.
what.
At the end of the day,
Hey,
this is
hey,
YouTube.
hey, listen.
We people may
I see
call
a
it
lot
different
of
senses
I
and
see a
stuff.
lot of fake stuff. They say it's entertainment, so it depends on who it is. Because some people are dull. Some people is a glut for punishment. There's no way I'm hitting nobody panel, knowing for a while there's a possibility I'm gonna get dropped. So the money goes to them and not to me. I'm making money for
Girl,
somebody. I'm making money for somebody else because I
that
need to
is
be seen that much that I'm gonna hop on the
mm,
fence. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Every time you turn around, now y'all got somebody running around here named Angie complaining about her husband. She caught her husband. She they say she come from ZX channel. She said her
ooh,
husband. She found out her husband was messing around with a gay guy, with another man,
oh, ooh,
and she was on VS panel
oh.
talking crazy, and then she was on Jay Wilson's arguing with China White. So I didn't get the gist of the story, but Now, I
Oh.
guess 'cause they say ZX in the hospital, I guess she ain't got nowhere to go. She said she been blocked out of all the different channels. I mean, why you go if people blocking
Mm.
you? Because I don't know her. I don't know. I just know she said she found out her husband was cheating on her with another man.
I did see that. I didn't watch it though. I did, when I was scrolling through, I did see. But when I saw the names, I'm like, I don't know these people, so let me keep scrolling. So I didn't know it was some juicy stuff over there. I did,
Yes, she
but I
mentioned
wasn't
it
sure
in
what was
the.
going on, so I didn't
I don't
stop
know
to
who
even
she
check.
is, what sector she comes from, but
Oh
she's
wow.
raising saying her and China going back and forth.
Oh
I'm like,
wow.
on Jay Wilson, y'all arguing on Jay Wilson.
Jay Wilson got some juicy stuff going on over there. So she
She said
actually came and told
Jay
people about her
Wilson.
husband
Well,
messing with the man. I was just so
she said it,
embarrassed.
but she said it on VS's panel.
Oh,
But
too.
everybody was trying to listen and get the gist of it. She said she found the number in his phone and she called it and she doxed the person. That's how she got
Oh,
information on that person.
oh.
Oh, I don't know. I had to
So
find
her,
out who she is to go. I guess if she got a channel, I guess she told her story. I don't know.
guess I'll go red ball through that over there by Jay Wilson in the morning while while going out. I guess I could go, but at the same time, I would never find out something like that from my husband and go on all of two platforms to talk about it. I'll be too embarrassed to do so. She is something else. And then I hope she wasn't being there upset with the other person. Yes, you can be upset, because you're a married person. And if that person knowingly got with your husband, knowing
She
that he
doxed
is
the
married,
person. She found out by doxing the person.
uh, she put it on YouTube.
Yeah, apparently this is something that I just heard. Apparently, from
Oh,
what she was saying, she been told the story, so everybody, I guess, know about her so-called story. That's the first time I heard it. But she's
oh,
running
wow.
around trying to get on panels. But if you say you blocked from everywhere you go because they say she crazy, why you keep going to these different people panels?
It goes back to that same thing we were talking about earlier on. Same thing.
Yeah, because she got blocked in the chat and she wanted to let VS know she got blocked. And
Mm.
they said they blocked her because she was over in ZX chat talking mess about VS. So they blocked her and she didn't take too kindly to it. So that's when
Mm.
she came and told. I don't know why she told her story had anything to do with her getting blocked. She got blocked because she was talking mess about her in another chat. Had nothing to do with this husband situation. Then I heard over there, her and China White was going at it. And I'm like, both of y'all
And
can't. It's another thing I hate about you two, pointing fingers. How you gonna point fingers at someone else for doing the same thing you do?
right. China
That's
White
my
was supposedly one of ZX's moderators, right?
you did her dirty too.
I remember how he used to talk so good about his moderators. That's when he I just started going over there like over a year ago. And but when he started coming over here and started networking with other people, I think it was Fi that he started being cool with, from what I heard, because I wasn't over there. He just started acting differently, and he started disrespecting them. He didn't even care about their opinions about anything because he was on a high horse at the time. So he started just treating them like the heifers he calls everybody, the
They said
hookers he
they
calls
didn't.
everybody else.
They tried to tell him not to deal with her, and he didn't take too kindly to that. Then it became a beef between him and his women that was moderating for him, that was doing things for him. So
Oh
they
wow.
didn't like it, and he chose five. Basically, he chose 5A over his people, and
And
you
then
see
that
how.
didn't last. And then
No,
that didn't
because
last.
when your intentions are not good, it's not going to
Mhm.
last. That's
Right.
the problem. People intentions wasn't right. So, but
I
he really
realized
thought he was going to get with that lady. Really,
I realize that some subscribers, they love emotional abuse. They love, being humiliated. They love, the whole they enjoy being threatened. They enjoy people just speaking to them however they want to. And this is pretty much like digital abuse. I don't
But do
know.
you
People just
really think
say
they're not
they
taking it seriously? They just taking it as just YouTube. Some people do.
Yeah, they do. They actually do.
But some
All y'all,
people, come on now. Some people, I'll be like, y'all really? You
mm,
back over there after that person has did what they did to you?
they'll go right back. They'll be on the panels. They'll be cool in the chat saying hi like nothing ever happened. And then they just repeat the process. It just keeps on happening over and over. There's a question on here. Why do people whine about being blocked? You can still watch, so who cares? I share the same feeling. All y'all stop lying.
And
If
why
you
do people beg for wrenches? That kills me.
I don't know.
Okay, I
Makes
wish
you
I could give
wonder.
mine away. I'd be like, please don't make me no mod. Because a lot of them, they be like, well, don't block. I'm like, then what's the point of me being a mod? I know you can drop the links and all that, but I was in somebody's chat and they was being very disrespectful. She was like, oh, just let them be. I get it. She trying to get the numbers because that does count.
Right.
But the
Mhm.
stuff they were saying to the young lady that was one of her main moderators, I did not like. She was like, no, just let them go. I'm like, she was talking about the woman's child and this and that and the third. And
That's
so I'm, as a
disrespectful.
moderator, I'm supposed to sit there and take that because you want to get another subscriber or you want to get your click and a view at
Right.
my expense. I told,
Mm.
don't make me no mod. I like to roam free. But
I understand that there are some chats that people would much prefer for their subscribers to feel free to talk and give their opinions on stuff. But if you're gonna have them continuously disrespecting your moderators, it
yes,
means
just
you
to
have
get
no
a click
respect
and a
for them in the
view.
first place. It means you have absolutely no respect for your mods.
No, I don't see that person
So,
hopping on panels like she was anymore. She was just recently hopping on. No, because she got that. She got what she wanted. She got that 1,000 now. I don't see her. I don't see her hopping on panels. I got
love
my
you talking.
1,000.
She got her
No,
1,000.
yeah.
Okay. So after a while, I guess those people they won't be able to rock out anymore with the crazy stuff they
I
say.
hope not because these people shouldn't have to take criticism from people just because you want a click in the view. But
Mm-mm.
as for begging for to be unblocked, people really want to be seen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I,
That's what I think that is.
there are some chats that people enjoy rocking out in. The chats may be nice and vibrant and stuff, so they like being in there. So if they get blocked, they'll feel like some type of way and maybe ask the CC to unblock them. But I just think you can see the same thing from in the clouds. You can hear the same thing from in the clouds. You can still get the same entertainment that the people in the chat are getting. So, like, what?
It's
I
different
don't
though,
care.
okay? You being in the chat, being
It's
able to
their
type.
entertainment.
They want to be in the chat,
They
being
want to
able to
be
type.
seen, I guess.
Yeah, they want to be seen, but I learned a lot from being in the
Unless
first.
they were blocked for some frivolous, some stupid stuff.
Some people block because they don't
People,
like you. That's called it.
right.
Some chats you go in, they don't like you. You gonna block you.
But I can also see, like, if the mods may have accidentally blocked them or the mods were just being petty and, blocking the people. So I can see that. But apart from that, if you block me, keep me blocked, I don't think I'm missing out on life. I
But
don't think it's going to affect my ability to eat, you know, or,
but
do my daily things that I do. I don't see
but
how that's going to affect my personal life. It's
I don't know.
stupid.
Some people want to be blocked because that same woman I'm talking about, you was in the chat talking mess about the lady. Why do people lie? It's like a bunch of people seeing you talking mess about the lady. Then you're gonna come into her chat. So they blocked you. Get over it. Move on. If you say you would block, you blocked in every channel you go in. That says a lot about you, doesn't it?
Right. Every chat. Wow.
That's what she said. She said, everywhere I go, they block me. And I didn't say nothing about you over there in ZX. I don't talk about people behind their back. I talk about them in their face. And they was like, girl, we seen you. You know how people, you see people, they say one thing one day and then they be like, I never said that. And I'll be looking like, I used to be so bad with it. I'll be yelling at my phone. You did say that. You said that last week. Now you saying you didn't say it. Stuff
You're like,
like
you just said
that. Yes,
that.
you know, everybody heard you. Everybody seen you.
We heard you. You
Yeah,
said
well,
it.
I don't like was like, well, where's the proof? And they be like, I got the screenshots.
Oh
They
my
ain't got no.
God.
She
They
said they
are
ain't got
dead
no
patient.
screenshot. Girl, they got you. Or it's like being on camera. You said it. You was talking stuff. So what is your problem? Is something wrong with you? I don't
Mm.
get it.
It says that maybe you really want to belong and you just have to be on YouTube. And if you can be able to, communicate with these strangers, you don't feel like you have a purpose in life, I guess. I don't know what their reason is, but I'm just saying some people just love to be emotionally abused. They have no dignity, have no self-worth, and maybe they do have some issues that need to be resolved, and maybe they don't
Don't
even know.
complain about it then. If that's the case, don't say that this happened to you in this chat. Like I told that person, it was an uppity. She wanted
Hmm.
to talk about what happened to her in somebody else chat and somebody else panel. They're not talking about that young lady over there. So why bring it over here? Go back over there where you was, where it's supposed to happen to you at. But if they treat you so badly, why you keep going back over there is what I told her. Because it couldn't be me. If I feel like I'm being disrespected in such a way that I want to fight somebody, I'm not going back in that space for them
So
to constantly disrespect me. What she do? Go right back over there and complain. Nobody want to hear that. It's stupid to me.
this is
So when
crazy. Sounds like
that's what
she's
she do. She
not
do it
so.
all the time. I mean,
And
you want to be seen.
Indigo says she was calling for people to be doxxed over in the beef sector too. So that's something else too. That's crazy.
Hey, she need to get
So she
off of.
wants people to be doxxed over in the beef sector, but at the same time,
She
she still
mad.
wants to go
So this
around
is
in
her
the beef
way.
sector around those
This
same
is
people.
it's like a bad relationship. That person want to break up with you first before you break up with them. So she's trying to hold on to what's going on over here any way she can. So now you want to dox people. Come on
Wow.
now. That don't make no sense. There's a lot of mental health running around. And not just this sector. Everywhere I go, people are fighting, people are
Diagnosed
doxing,
mental issues.
people are putting up people's pictures. It's everywhere. I think the difference is you guys, it's a lot of people over here. It's like it's not a sector to me, it's like a nation. Really, it is. So it's very huge. There's a lot of people over here.
Speaking about that, not too long ago, we heard about this person, MHB, MHS. I don't know what the dude's name is. He's relatively new. He came around the other day, and there were some people here from the so called beef sector who went over there giving names and encouraging him to dox people.
And what
That,
happened to him?
that didn't last long.
Yeah, he ain't even listen. He didn't
That
even know
didn't
you guys'
last long.
name. He was like, "Who is that? What's that
Now,
person's name? What's this?" I see that everybody was mad with Tracy was over there.
that's the one I was coming to talk
Yeah,
about
but
today.
that's another one. Come on now, the behavior of that young lady. She needs some help, right? So why be mad with her? You guys try to help her as much as you can. Sometimes
Right.
you can't help people. They need to figure out a way to try to help themselves. Y'all know that lady one right up there.
He's too
This,
far gone.
yeah, this is a lady that put a gun out, act like she was gonna do something, then got mad because people was calling her and asking her, is she okay? Y'all don't give a damn about me. I'm like this. It's crazy. Something wrong
So
with
many
her.
crazy.
No, I'm not trying to. Not let me say crazy. There's some issues going on there.
We got some
Is that
stuff
better?
going
Is
on.
that better, Carrie? Is that better?
We
There are
got some
some
stuff
issues.
going on that we
Yeah,
can't we cannot help. We can't
yeah.
help her.
No,
It's
I mean, just the same one complained about is her husband. What was her husband's name? I mean,
Carlos.
yeah, I mean, damn, Carlos, did you let her beat you up? I mean, she seemed like the type of woman that would beat Carlos up all the time. That's just,
Tracy's world is
yeah,
in she is in her own world. You hear me?
I mean,
She is in
the
her
one
own
y'all
world.
should
She
be.
and them both.
Why don't y'all run that shish trish person out of here? She's a traitor.
Oops, I muted myself. I heard that she was over there doing the same thing too, but I didn't see it. But I do recall seeing Tracy. I don't know. Why would Trish do something like that? And I don't even think that would be
I
considered
don't know
trolling, to be
because
quite honest. That is not trolling.
people feel like you done them wrong, and you not accepting them. I mean, people have to love yourself first before you can possibly love others. But why would you expect people that show you that they have no respect for their supporters? So why
Right.
would you think they have respect for you? It's the same thing. You have supporters in these chats that get disrespected, and I'll be looking like, yeah, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me, but that's them. So she's another one wants to be a part of something.
That's true. I was reading the comments. All y'all subline says I appreciate the calmness of the panel right now. All that yelling irks me in other spaces. All y'all stop lying. Sometimes I can handle the back and forth and the shouting. Sometimes I can, and I cannot deal with being on panels where the host has to continuously tell the adults, "Hold on, wait until it's your turn. Hold on, let her finish. Let him finish."
You could
I
put them
can't
in the
keep
back,
listening
right?
to
You
that
could put
the
them in
whole
the back, or you can drop them, either or.
I keep hearing it, and I'm like, these years, months, weeks, you've been hearing the same thing. You don't have enough intelligence to be able to just keep your point until the person finishes theirs. I can't listen to that, and
I can
I can't
listen
do
to
the
it,
over
Carrie.
talking for too much. I can
Right.
try, but the over talking kind of gets to me. So like, I
No,
tend to stay away
what
from
gets
all.
me when there's a fight on the panel, some nice person come up there and start talking about church and shit. I'll be like, take the hell down. I don't want to hear the goddamn argument. Nobody want to hear that shit. Let them two people.
Let them knock fizz. It's
That
not your
yeah,
turn.
because it's always somebody up there. William used to do it, and then you got some panel killers. Y'all got some panel killers over here. Victor Moan is a panel killer. I watched Victor Moan in Kimmy's chat. Kimmy had 800 and some people. Victor Moan got up there. Guess how many people Kimmy had within 15 minutes? It went
500.
down. It went down to four something. I'm like, Victor Moan, Victor Moan, can you stay off the panel, sir? Because nobody want to hear. It's just some people just like that. But I be wanting to hear it because it'd be two people instead of 10 people. So if two people up there going back and forth, let them do that. The channel holder letting them do it. We want to hear something. Don't come up there talking about God, this and God. You ain't no damn God person. What are you doing over here? When the goddamn Lord, stop it. Stop that.
I've heard that Vic is a panel killer. He loves to talk. He is long-winded. That's his thing. And I don't say sometimes he's not saying, like sensible stuff most of the times, but he is really long-winded. He
So
is
you would agree, here's a panel killer.
long-winded.
He's a panel killer.
But the thing is, I don't watch too many of the channels. Like, I've been taking a break from some of the channels, not all, that has like the panels with just like way too much talking and over talking. I can't do it. It's not good for my nerves.
You know,
So like,
those
I am
things,
not frequenting those panels anymore.
but
And
those panels, don't think people go over there for that. You know what be lit? The chat. The chat be having me. dying,
I love
laughing. They be
right.
so funny. Watch the chat. I don't even think the people even paying attention too much to what
That's
they're
how it used to
saying.
be over there by Pizarro's. That's the first place, the first channel that I used to watch. Like, when she just started. She started off with her conspiracies and stuff before, but when she started, doing like real beef sector stuff, the chat is
Mhm.
where you go for all the entertainment. So there
They
may be
still
chaos
do.
going on up there on the panel, but that
Mm-hmm.
chat, you
They be
get your
going
life
in.
there. You hear me?
All your
Speaking
chats
of
are like that.
panel,
Most of y'all chats are like that. People are able to say what they want.
Speaking of panels, I said this the other day. It's an observation for me, and I don't know those who are in the chat or in the bushes. You can let me know. I remember not too long ago, content creators on here or just people in general were saying how Pizarro's channel, all she did was drop the link and have the people on the panel rock out. The content creators who used to say this, aren't they using the same method now? Do you observe that way more the
I
CCs who
think
used to do their
I
own
think
thing are doing the same thing
what that
too?
I think that young lady came up with a formula that worked well for her channel. And despite the numbers might be a little bit dropping, it's still working for her. As opposed to the other person that's doing it now, I say she don't need no panel, really. She don't need no panel. She can talk and she's funny.
She sure can. She sure
Yeah.
can. Cause but I'm
So
just saying it's the hypocrisy too. You just said, "Oh, Pizarro can't hold a channel," and blah blah blah. You can hold the channel without the panels. You were doing that, and the same thing you were saying she was doing. You're doing it too.
what
And
I
I'm not
just
talking
said,
about just
what I
her.
just said to
There
you
are a
though,
few other people who do the same thing.
people pointing fingers at people for doing the same thing they do. It's the same thing.
Oh,
But
y'all stop lying. Good night. I'm sorry. Go ahead, foot soldier.
it's the same thing, right? So how you gonna point fingers at that person when you doing the same thing? And you can't hear the people, they arguing, everybody's trying to talk over each other.
Yeah. The
But
all y'all stop
it's a little
lying.
more lively. I think at some point I agree with James when he said, "Can you sustain it?" That's the thing. Long
Right.
term, can you sustain that type of whatever your chat is about?
Because I'm saying to myself, no, uh-oh. Oh, she's back. I was just saying to myself, because I didn't watch like Sir King a lot when he just came on the scenes, but that's pretty much the same thing that happened to him. I don't know if what his numbers are like right now, but he had these open panels too,
And what
you know,
happened?
and he was getting the numbers. People were talking about his shows at night and stuff. I don't hear them talking about him anymore. I'm just saying that after a while, these things don't always work. It doesn't work out for everybody. I'm just saying. Because if everyone who normally clicks your link are not around to support, to come on your panels and, help create content for you for that night, your channel things may change on your channel. You can move from being one of the hottest spots to be at night, and then another CC come around and the audience moves with them. So you have to be careful of always
I
depending
don't think it's so
on
much.
channels.
I don't think it's the arguing, Carrie. I think it's the same people. If you get maybe a different
That
set of
too.
people, that
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 too.
might work.
That too. For real. I guess that's one of the reasons why I don't frequent some spaces anymore. I'm just like giving them a break, and then I'll, come through when I see other people going on, and there's just less chaos, I guess. All y'all stop lying. Let me tell you something. Don't expose your family to the craziness we talk about here on YouTube and what we watch. You have to be smart. You see, he's telling you to turn off that mess. It's because he's always accustomed to you listening to mess on here. You need an earbud. You need an earbud. Okay? You need earbuds, girl. You can't have him telling you to turn that shit off.
Wow.
these things we watch over here, don't expose your family to it. I say that all the time.
We
If
live
I'm
in,
around my people, I keep my earbuds in and put
we
my
live
hair
in a
over
double we live in a double life, Karen.
that. I can't have them listen to this shit. They don't understand anything I
No,
watch.
they be looking at you like you crazy. I let my daughter listen to it. She was like, "Who is that?" I was
Mm.
like, "Yeah, they was doing all this cursing and talking about people's dead family members." And
Let me tell you, if my battery dies or if my headphone is out and they hear it, I have to be running for my phone to like hurry up and mute that shit. No, This
but
has got
I really can't speak on too much, not because of what somebody said, because a lot of it I only know about watching these people. So I
hmm
kind of get the gist of who's who, and I heard the history and this and that and the third. But it's a lot of good, nice people over here. I think you guys have a huge space over here, and it varies. So it depends on the subscribers, what you like, what you don't like. It's up to you. If you don't like the person or what they
Yeah,
talking about, why do you bother them? Leave them alone. Let them do what they want to
exactly.
do.
I
It's
agree
just
with you.
simple, okay? We make things more than what they need to be.
Too
It's just
complicated.
that simple. I think it's you just want to be seen, you want to start stuff. Leave people alone.
You're right, and I'm not gonna be the one to keep complaining about stuff. I just keep it moving. That's my thing. Keep it moving. If I am at a channel and they're doing something I don't like, and for me, I am not for everyone. And at the same time, some people are just not for me. I can't watch you. It just is what it is. And if I go to a channel and I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm leaving.
Right.
I'm
You
leaving.
don't leaving people comments and nasty comments. I'm like, is it that serious?
Mm.
You
I
stay
see
for the
Tia.
whole show though. That
Tia is
lady
on the
going on.
road shaking stuff up.
Is she
Tia is on the streets shaking stuff. I just saw her community wall. She's been going off. Girl, Tia. She's saying everybody is mad. Mm-mm. I'm sorry.
is she
I was just
is
looking
she
at
funny?
community walls.
Is she
Come again?
funny? Is she
She
funny?
can be. Sometimes she is,
I
but then
think
she cusses too. Her name is Tia.
yeah, that's the
Oh, you're not
TIA
subscribed
one.
to her? Do you want me? I can share her link.
Who me?
Yeah. Do you want to?
No, I know who you're talking about. Her
Oh, you.
name is
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
TIA. I never really watched her, but I know who you're talking about. I think Kwani is funny as hell. She had me
Does
dying
Kwana
laughing.
still go live? Because I don't get
Just
notifications for
went
her
live
anymore.
yesterday. Want to know why ZX was in the hospital? I don't know what's wrong with that man. How
Uh,
would listen? This
what
is how
channel is
desperate
she
you
using
are.
though? Is it her main channel that she's using? Because I haven't heard or seen any live stream from Kwana
No,
of her.
it's the what is it? Q is it QI channel? I think it's
Q.
Q Squad.
Okay, okay. I think I was only subscribed to the main channel. Okay, okay, cool.
Okay, she
So
on
I'll
Q
go
Squad.
find that one. So did her
Those
channel go down? Was it flagged? Do you
I
know?
don't know. I haven't seen her on
Okay.
that channel. She hasn't been on that channel in a while.
I think okay. Maybe something happened because a lot of channels were going down
But she be
just a few
talking
weeks
some
ago.
stuff. I guess somebody didn't like what she was saying. I don't know.
I wonder why is the ex in the hospital? Because I
Don't
heard
nobody
Ken talking about
know.
that too.
Well, why is you in the hospital going live? You in the hospital going live. We don't know what the situation is. You going live getting at people. What the is it that serious?
That's that YouTube addiction, girl.
That's
YouTube
tough.
addiction. I'm
He
just
in
saying.
there eat listen, he was sitting over there eating old dry looking sausage and old syrup down, look like French toast, like he eating at a 5-star hotel or something. And then I saw the things on the wall. I'm like, this nigga is in the hospital. I'm like, shut the front door. He's in the hospital, but he's up there and he put up his menu, pointing out what he gonna eat for dinner.
Oh,
Like, nigga. Don't nobody care. You eating hospital food. That's the worst food you can
Beasley should
eat.
have joined him on that link. Was he on? That would
No,
have
he
been
didn't
cool
have.
if Beasley
I
was
ain't
on
seen
that
no.
showing
I
his
ain't seen
menu.
no link. I ain't seen no link, but I seen him twice. Cause first I'm like, where is he at? Then I seen the thing on the wall, and I saw the thing that you put the needles in after they, draw your blood or whatever. And he was just ordering food like he ordering about a 5-star restaurant. Like you're not like he trying to make somebody jealous that you're in the hospital. You ordering some hospital food, the stuff to make you back you up and have you going to the bathroom all the time. I was
So
like,
he's in the hospital and telling people, what does he always say? Oh, fuck you up. No, hold on. Let me see what he's always saying. He is he in there calling people hookers and stuff?
yes, he's in there getting at people, he getting at VS, he getting at
I'm not even laughing. I wish him the best.
yeah, he's
All,
back a
all
face and
jokes aside, I wish him the best. So he's in the. You mean to tell me you are in this type of position and you are on YouTube clicking links
yes,
and
yes.
going live and
Yes, and
still
getting at
arguing with
people. It'd
people?
be different if he was saying
How,
something different. But he's
man,
on there fussing at people, ordering stuff like he ordered from a 5-star restaurant. I'm like, this man is crazy. You
I
ordered
guess that's a
hospital.
part of his content,
You,
so
you
there.
should go watch the first one he did, where you see the dry shriveled up sausages and the syrup down pancakes or French toast or whatever. He eating. And he act like he moved like he about 90. So how you gonna smack somebody? He always talking about
I
smacking
smack the
somebody.
F out of
Yeah,
you.
yes. Yeah, he like he one of them dudes. He'll hit a woman before he hit a man. That's him.
Yeah. Well, I hope he recovers soon. So I don't know what happened to him, why he's there, but all jokes aside, I wish him the best. But
I
you
think
have to at
nobody
some
knows.
point
But
think about your health. You have to at some point think about your health, and you can't be watching these types of stuff or clicking a live to be arguing
he
with people.
did
You
two
have
or
to think
three
about
lives already, Curry. He did two
Mm-mm.
or three lives already.
Look at Rodney Q talking about impacted balls.
What she said? Oh, he had
Ooh.
a camera. He had a camera slipper. I don't know. I don't know who got it. I know somebody over here got it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I think
I
he
think
took it and
Canola has it. I think
put it
Canola
in
has
his
it. I'm
private.
almost sure it was Ken I saw. Um, I'll
Did
be
he put it
peeping
on his
live.
community wall though?
I think he did a live stream showing it.
Oh,
Let me see if Ken has that video up. Let me see.
yeah. You better be careful. He gonna smack the shit out you, kid.
No, mama. Don't smack the shit out of me,
I
mama.
don't think you should call a grown woman mama. That's something you should call a
Mama.
little girl. When he say that, it be
From
kind of like
one
creepy
extreme
to
to
me.
the next.
When he said it's creepy to me.
Oh gosh. Ooh, Ken has something on his wall.
I gotta go.
Why am I laughing?
I gotta go see it.
Let me see.
And they was talking about the pads. You know the pads they put down in case you have an accident.
I'm not.
VS said, VS said they look like the dog pads that she used for her dogs. I'm like, I wasn't know. It's funny but not funny. It's funny but not funny.
It's funny, but
Um,
it's not funny. You
y'all,
know,
y'all be getting my laugh on with y'all. Y'all be.
Ken has something on his wall. Ken says, "Damn, ZX, what's really going on, my brother? Are you okay? Look at this, y'all. Not the puppy pads.
I told you.
Listen, you know
That's
what?
but they do
I'm
have
not
those for people who can't hold their urine or whatever.
think I'm done laughing because I haven't fully healed from my situation just yet.
Well, you gotta take a deep
I
breath.
haven't fully healed. I think I would.
Take a deep breath, Carrie. Don't out laugh yourself. But it's good to laugh, Carrie. You ain't up here fussing and cussing. You like to laugh.
I do, but then it's a conflict of interest because right now, you never know where you could be in life. Trust and believe me when it comes to your health. But hey, um, Kenola did a live that says, ZX, I know why you're in the hospital, and it's not funny to make fun of another woman's trauma. So he did that live, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. You know what? All I did was move the red ball, and it got.
You
all
okay?
I
Are
did,
you okay?
all I did was move the red ball one time, and it stuck on a picture of ZX on the third.
You better get up,
It's stuck. I'm
get
all
up
I
on
did, I
it.
swear. I All I did was move the red ball once, and it stuck on ZX's pic. Like Ken was actually showing a picture of ZX right here. It's
Ronnie
on the
Q still in the
30-second,
chat.
43, 30-minute. Yeah, she's right here. She may
It's
be
on the
multitasking. 30-minute and 43-second mark. And it's stuck on ZX's face. It's a camera slip.
yeah. So what you see?
So everything that happens to him, I don't care.
Who
Oh,
is
no,
that?
that's Deirdre. So how does she not cure now? She was cool with him 2 seconds ago, sometime
2
last
seconds
year.
ago. Really? No. That was
Here goes
like when he
there.
hooked up with 5A. What's wrong with his face?
Hold on. He's a
He
piece of
needed.
trash.
Okay.
I should start doing message bitch again. Hold on. It's he was talking about his teeth and his gums and whatnot. It I would rather not describe what I'm seeing right now because I don't.
That's
You
okay.
can clearly see he is in a hospital bed.
Yeah,
Um,
I already saw that. We everybody know he in the
his,
hospital because he did
his
the stupid live. How
his
many
beard.
lives you want to do?
He has a camera up and everything in his face and stuff.
Talking mess.
Talking mess in a hospital bed. What was the last thing you were doing before you got a stroke? I was cussing somebody out on YouTube. No, with all due respect, you need to take care of your health. You need to be listening to music that makes you feel better and stuff. You need to be, listening to positive stuff while you're in the hospital.
Okay, he just a mean
I
spirited
wish
person.
you the
Really.
best.
His spirit
I
is
wish
too
you the
mean.
best.
Yeah,
I
you can
really
pray
do.
for him, but a mean spirited person.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
we
But
have
of
to know
course he felt that
when
way because
to
he didn't do her too nicely when they had a falling out. He did her dirty as well. So of
He
course
said she
he
wanted to be with him. That's what he said. How she was going on and stuff. But she said she's a married woman, so I don't really know what's going on there.
yeah, it's a lot of married women on here that be trying to talk.
Mm-mm.
But I'm not gonna accuse her of that. I didn't like what he did to her nevertheless.
Yeah, that's
Men
crazy.
shouldn't be constantly arguing with women, period.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm gonna go to bed right now, foot soldier. We've been on here for over an hour. Well, no, I don't remember what time you went up, but my eyes are closing.
Good. Go,
I have
go to
to be up
sleep.
in like 5 hours.
Oh, yeah,
I
that five
I have to
hours
be
gonna
up
come
in five
quickly.
hours to get myself ready and stuff. I do an early start.
Thanks for
Um,
letting me know, though.
no, no, thank you for coming up. I enjoyed your company, and for you filling me in on some of the stuff that happened. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah,
I really do.
you would have found out anyway.
Girl, I probably would. But that one thing that I saw tonight really made me have to click this live button because I really wanted someone to explain. But it seems as if a lot of people still don't know what happened, you know? So I
They
guess
in the dark.
tomorrow we'll
Yeah,
hear
until she
tomorrow.
say something, I don't think nobody's gonna find out. She have to say why, because I'm sure he is waiting. He don't know nothing, just
He,
like you. It's
he
crazy.
is hold on
But
one
that
second.
he's a nice guy though. Why is she going off, man?
That is over by Pizarro's. Pizarro is live. Um he
Okay.
says, well, King Roman says he's open to having a conversation with her. Hey, Sophia. He says he is open to having a conversation with her, and he says he'd rather do it on her platform. So I guess
That'd
I'll
be
hear
nice.
about that tomorrow because he seems to be still cool with her. He still doesn't know what happened between both of them. She says she doesn't want to talk about it right now, but I guess we'll hear tomorrow, you know.
Well,
We'll
he'll work
hear
it
at
out.
some
He'll work
point.
it out. He's a nice guy. He has a lot of
Yeah,
patience.
he's always been a nice he's been a cool guy. You know, I've always, you know, liked watching King Roman, but before all of this, you know, before he changed where he's working now, we I used to just be over there to listen to his news items that he'll discuss and stuff. And you know, once in a while he'll do a little beef sector stuff here and there, or you know, just chilling stuff. So I've been there from when he just started going live. And now that he's doing beef sector material and you know going to different panels and so on, you know, networking with other people, the type of people who come over there are different. So and the type of attention he gets is a little bit different. The type of situations he gets himself in may be a little bit different, and I don't know if that has impacted on their relationship in any way, you know.
No.
So we'll see what happens. But with
Can't
her, you
control
never know
her,
when she's
man.
upset. You never know. You'd have to be on eggshells because she gets so emotional so quickly, and you never know when she's upset about something that's happened. You know, never
Yeah,
know.
we just hope he get the answers that we all are looking for, because nobody
Exactly.
knows. But I want you to have a good night, get some rest. I'll catch you on the next one, okay?
Same to you, Sophie. Not Sophie. I mean, Foot Soldier. I was looking in the
Go to
chat. I
bed.
was
Go to
looking in the
bed.
chat.
Go to bed.
I
Go to bed.
was there
Go
looking
to
in the
bed,
chat.
Kurt. Go to bed. Good
Yeah,
night.
I gotta be up soon. Okay, thank you, Foot Soldier.
No
I
problem.
appreciate you. All right. So guys, I am gonna be wrapping up. Support your chat, your CCs. The whenever you're in the chat, it's so easy. Close the chat out. Go find the thumbs up button and click the like. We you hear us always saying click the like, click the like. Close the chat out and hit the like button. That's another way of you know, supporting. You don't have to send cash apps, well at least for me you don't. Once you click the like button, once you share the live, once you talk in the chat, type in the chat, do whatever. But you know, the interaction is good. Let me pause and tell you to hit the like button. Hold on. Where's my thing? Okay. Okay. Did you like the video yet? Did you hit the like button yet? Girl, I think I'm gonna start coming on here back at nights. I don't wanna make any I don't wanna make any what's it called? But I'll see. Once I'm feeling up and good, I'll come on here. And I really do enjoy hanging out with you guys. Those who are in the sky, feel free to drop down whenever you want to. It's not that serious. Those who are watching on the replay, please remember to like the video. For those who are here for the very first time, you can go ahead and think about subscribing to the channel. Okay. I appreciate you all. And I really enjoyed the conversation with you, Foot Soldier Girl. I enjoyed that. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, wait. Girl. Okay, guys. I appreciate you for passing through. Um, I will see you when I see you again. Strictly Platinum, you're up in the bushes as usual. Mm. You are up in the bushes. Hold on there. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Strictly, I hope you're doing good. I appreciate you for your support all the time. If there is anything else going on the streets, let me know, guys. I'm going to try to keep my ears to the ground tomorrow while I work and listen and try to multitask and everything. I am wishing the best for everyone, for those who are going through, something in life right now, whether it has to do with your health, situations in your family. Just continue to be strong. Ask for help if you need. Don't be afraid to speak to someone. Sometimes we don't like to, get to counselors and so on. But sometimes you need to open up to someone and, try to get help if you can. They may have resources that they could refer. There may be someone out there who can help you. And for those who need healing, prayer does work, faith works, you know. Have you make sure that you do what is right. Do what is right. Live good, eat good, you know. Be good to others, be good to yourself. I'm just saying. I am just hoping that you all take care of yourselves. I wish you the best, and I really do. When I tell you that, I really do. I really mean it. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Reach out to your family. I always say this, reach out to your family, people who you haven't spoken to in a long time. Do that because you don't want the day to come that they passed or something happens, God forbid, and you start to feel bad because you did not communicate with them. Okay, do that. Also remember to drink your water. Okay, drink your water and take care of your body. You only have one chance to take. It's only one body. Take care of your body. Okay, that's all I got for you. Oh, that's Ronnie Q saying. That's all I got. Oh, oh, speaking about Ronnie Q has the perfect pets competition coming up soon. So I'll talk about that the next time I see you. Um, so it was a really nice competition last year. So I'm looking forward to seeing it next year. So for those who have a pet, a dog, a cat, it doesn't even matter what type of animal you have. If you can train them to do at least 2 or 3 tricks, it'll be good for you to, join Ronnie Q's competition. And as more information comes about the competition, I'll let you guys know. Continue to take care of yourself and remember to look out for somebody, do something good for somebody at least once per month. I'm just saying. All right. I wish healing for some of you people who are sick in the head. I wish healing for you. I wish healing for some of these demonic people who come around here. You can't steal my joy, bitch. I'm just saying. I feel like saying this right now before I go. I don't entertain demons. You hear me? I rebuke you. I rebuke you. I don't entertain demons. So get away from here. Okay? I'm just saying. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you when I see you. I'm going to go grab some sleep right now because I have a long day tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye,